All right, coming up next, it's a bantamweight matchup between John Lineker and Joe Soto. All right, so an interesting stylistic clash in front of this young fighter here tonight. You gotta think he's trying to figure out how best to get this fight to the ground and use his ability to pass. This guy cuts the guard with the best of them. Great technique, but also a plus athlete, and he's not afraid to lean on that athleticism and do some unorthodox things to better position himself on the ground.
This guy has some of the best throws I have ever seen in all my years of commentating. His timing, his delivery, and the power in which he delivers these techniques is beautiful to watch.
Ladies and gentlemen, here he is, the aggressive and talented striker, John Hands of Stone Lineker. When you talk about power threats in these lighter UFC weight classes, more often than not, the conversation begins with John Hands of Stone Lineker, still with aspirations to take that UFC bantamweight title back to Brazil.
This guy has extremely unusual kicking speed. His technique is outstanding, and there is no wind-up to his movement.
Our tale of the tape for this, our main event of the evening. So 2 years, the gap in age, with some differences in height and a similar reach. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. And when the action begins, our referee in charge of the Octagon, Dan Mergliata. This is the moment UFC fans around the world have been waiting for. Live from the T-Mobile Arena in Las Vegas, it's time! 5 rounds in the UFC Bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a wrestler with a professional record of 18 wins, 7 losses. He stands 5 feet 6 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Porterville, California, Joe One Man Mofo Soto! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner. This man is a boxer, holding a professional record of 31 wins, 8 losses. He stands 5 feet 3 inches tall, weighing in at 135 pounds. Fighting out of Paragon Parada, Brazil, John Hands of Stone Lineker.
All right, great thing to lose in the locker room. I want you to obey my commands at all times, protect yourself at all times. I want a nice, clean, safe fight. Touch gloves, back your corners, come out fighting.
They touch him up, and we are underway.
Ready? You ready?
Here we go. Soto made his UFC debut on 1 day's notice. He was scheduled on the fight card, but 1 day's notice in a bantamweight title fight against DJ Dillashaw. Earned his way into the UFC on the strength of a 5-fight winning streak. Finished 5 straight fights to get into the UFC. Splits the guard and connects with the punch. All right, first round is underway, and no surprise that his opponent's guard is high. He has done his homework. He has watched film. You know about these powerful overhand punches, a big part of his game plan every time out. We'll see if he can get it going here early in this one. Throwing that jab now again, the fighter evades. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Soto.
excellent movement here on the ground. Nice sweep. Beautiful sweep. And got full mount. Hip escape, nice hip escape. Moves from half guard and into side control. He's working from full mount again. He's got a half guard here. He's got the choke. He's got the leg up. It looks like he's got the go-go plata locked up.
He might get a finish here.
Lean forward, pulling on the head.
And there it is.
He got the choke for the tap.
Well, yeah, Joe, he told us during fight week he's been working dutifully on his submission game, and he was going to look for an opening here tonight. Safe to say he found one. Near perfect setup on the choke. It was sunk in deep, and his opponent had no choice but to tap out or go to sleep.
And here it is one more time in a different angle. Absolutely textbook go-go plata, shin underneath the neck, locked in tight for the tap. And here we see it again. Beautiful submission victory.
So a seminal moment for this fighter here tonight as he gets the win by submission. Huge victory in his career, and it'll be very interesting to see how they matchmake him moving forward.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 28 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by tap out, Joe!
Well, what a submission win for this oncoming force here tonight. I think he's going to be a problem for a lot of fighters in this division. Tonight, though, is all about the celebration after getting the finish that he so sought. Coming in here tonight, you see how happy his coaches are, his training partners. This is going to be a fun night for this team and one that they have richly deserved.